Welcome to Brawlhalla. Custom.
Oh boy. Man, okay. I chose this game because it loads in pretty quick. Yeah, let's turn it off. Yeah, I chose this game because it's pretty quick and to load into and all that good stuff. It doesn't really matter. The time matters. Okay. So I'm here to talk about change and stuff like that. That's what I really want for me and society as a whole. This is a giant rush because it's not a rush, but it's just something I was just downstairs washing the dishes and been just thinking like, I've been saying I've been wanting to do this, so why not do it now? Really fun, all that good stuff, really fun. And I had great ideas, but it's like I am still scared of the backlash. Like I'm scared of the backlash and like spreading out my opinions, even with my own family members and crap like that. And I just tend to let that overrule me and just shut out and stop doing the things that I want to do. But I want to do things differently in a sense of like so that I can feel not comfortable, but to the point where it's like that's just how life is supposed to be. Like to where things feel normal. Like I want to stop being so scared of little things because of people saying no, I think that's wrong, or people just disagreeing with me, whatever. But the way how I'd say I'd change my life is by accepting all of my flaws, because I have a lot. I rush, I'm hot-headed, I have a horrible temper half of the time. I lie to myself, to others. But the main person I'm really hurting is myself, because why do I have to lie to myself? You know? So, when it comes to change in my life, I really want that to just be about progress. And there's a lot of things that I want in life, but I understand that I can't have all. I put myself upon a throne for half the time, saying that I should have this. Why isn't it me? It's my turn or whatever, stuff like that. To the point where it's like I feel like I'm just being needy. And I know there's nothing wrong with wanting things in life at all. There's nothing wrong with wanting things for yourself. There's nothing wrong with that. But just because you think that it'll help you feel better, that's when it becomes a problem, I'd say. Like, you see someone having something that you desperately quote unquote want or whatever, and you just envy them. That's not healthy. No matter how small it is, it's never healthy. I understand that, but it's still, I want those things because I feel like I should have those things. Or I want those things because I feel like I'm pretty much the same thing, being left out or whatever. But change, and a lot of stuff that I'm about to say is coming from like recent people, like Farad, a little bit of Parahansa Yogananda. I may be pronouncing his name wrong, but and another yogi called Sadhguru. I want to do things that I feel that I'm not too good in, like being patient, getting angry so easily. Like I want to make anger something impossible for me to reach, because I don't feel angry half of the time, even in my whole lifetime. The only reasons why I would say I'm angry is because I see other people around me being angry. Most definitely, starting that at a young age can most definitely still lead with you. I'd say that. I may not be wrong, I may not be right, but at the same time, I just want to say these things because I think there are just some things that are on my mind. and what I've been dealing with or struggling with for a good sum of my life. I hold up a lot of aggression or pent-up anger or whatever. There are some... I'm not mad at thoughts. I could never be mad at thoughts because they aren't even real.
Shut down.
They're only real if I make them into the reality. But if I'm suffering from said thoughts, then whoopsie daisy, that's when it becomes a problem. When I'm suffering from my own ideas, or when I say I don't want to think of that, well, you can't put that in your head, because if you say to someone, don't look at this, or don't look over here, don't look at this, get away from here, a person's gonna either be drawn by fear to stay away, or they're gonna be extremely curious and wonder what's going on over there. So that's just how your brain works. It's literally the opposite half of the time. So I can't be mad at thoughts because that's just ignorant to the brain at this point. Because your brain thinks of so many things per second, like, bruh. It's like getting mad at a child for being a child, or a teen for being a teen, you know? No one really knows what that means. Oh, boys will be boys, oh, teens will be teens, kids will be kids. No one really knows what that means, but it's like, we assume that it's just about them doing little small steps in life. Getting their first car, smoking for the first time, or drinking for the first time. Teens will be teens, crap like that. On the game, kids will be kids. That's what we associate all that little stuff with for certain age groups. I just lagged horrifyingly, but that's okay. But a lot of change that I want to put into the world is a lot of change that obviously will show via through myself. With me focusing more, paying more attention to the things that I want to pay attention in, not even to the things that I don't think that are necessary or quote unquote right or whatever. I still want to pay attention to them because I believe that these ideas or even little steps may help me. Taking things slow and stop rushing. Living my life because I want to, not because I have to. Excuse me. Yeah, you little. I'm gonna hit you in there. Oh, I missed. But yeah, like I just want to take my life the way how life is meant, and that life is however you see fit, bro. And if you want to have a quote unquote lazy life, chill life, have that life, man. It's worth it. If that's something you legitimately want, why isn't it worth it? Why aren't you doing it? The reason is maybe the same as mine. People say this stuff around you, most definitely family members, people who we view as important. We see that they see that side of us, and it's like, oh, I don't want them to see that. So we just tend to either shut down, shut off, or just let it all go, because for the quote unquote better because of you don't want to have to deal with what they're gonna say, because people will say things about whatever you have to say. No matter how big or how small things are. Yeah! Get away from me! Get away! Get away! Oh. Here. But yeah. I like making videos, but I love the idea of making videos, editing my own videos. When I get good at editing one day, oh yeah. But yeah. Take it and run. Get him out. Oh, you're gonna take this back. You hear me? Hey up. You're gonna take this back. Do you hear me? But no, yeah, I love the idea of making videos, and it's like making something just so you can have it out to the world and so have people see it. That sounds just like a dream to me. Just show people show people your life or whatever. Show people life from your eyes or whatnot. Not being like showing you on the world in the world, because I say making videos is a great step to change. No matter what that video is, it's still going to create change, quote unquote, good or bad. Ow! I tried to step on it. Here, hiya, hiya. Beggar. You're going to jail. But it takes a lot out of you only because I say that a lot of things will only get to you because you allow them to, no matter what. Well, I've heard and kind of just dissected this stuff, but basically from what this YouTuber Farad, he said, life 100% is determined by you, and that's 100% true. No matter how small it is, it's always going to be determined by you. You control 10% of the material world, and the other 90% is based upon how you react to it within yourself. You're viewing the world from within. Like what I'm seeing right now on the material aspect of it or whatever is me playing this game, looking at this monitor, and at the same time determine on how I am. This monitor could be crap. This monitor could be beautiful. This monitor could be ugly. The way how I see life is 100% determined by me. Emotions are meant to help you perceive. Emotions are meant to help. Emotions are tools that help you guide through life. They're not meant to be abused. They're not meant to be misused. Same thing as abuse. They're meant to help you not function through life, but they're meant to help you express more of life in that material aspect. I would say. May not be right. That may not be true at all. But I think that's interesting. Most definitely think about. Cause like, then why do we have a life? You can just say, oh, God put them here. They're just here, whatever. You can say all those stuff, but at the same time, no one really knows. You can't really. And I heard from Farad that if you haven't done a year of research, like a year of dedicated whole research, then SDF you, because you aren't taking the time out of your day to find out what you think is going on. You got, like, I understand that. It's like, do your homework. Do your homework. You gotta take the time out of your day to do those things. I 100% understand that. I may not agree with that, but I do 100% understand that, because if you want to learn or get into something, you have to be the one willing to plant the seeds so that other people can have these apples, you know? You gotta be the one willing to take a stand or stay back to help other people move forward. You gotta try, because I want to try that. I want to try that and be that person. Just be nice to people, show people compassion, care, love to those who are what's in my head. What's really relevant? What be going on in school? Stinky niggas who be stinky. It's not a good or a bad thing. It's just a stink, you know. People who stink. People who do things to try to fit in. People who don't understand who they are. People who just do things just because.
Dominating.
All those groups of people that we may not actually like or whatever or view entirely. Those are the people who I want to be nice to. I'm not gonna be the person that's just like, oh man, you walk past a person who stinks and it's like, oh man, this smells like dog shit or whatever, or like a person literally walked past somebody and on my bus had walked past somebody and said, oh my god, like I understand that it stinks, but at the same time, put yourself in their shoes. It may not happen to you because I take showers, I do this, I do that, I take care of myself. In a bit, I understand why people don't do those basic things. It's because those basic things seem so unnecessary. I used to be those people. Like, I didn't care about a lot of things because a lot of things weren't going my way or how I wanted them to. So I just gave up on the stuff, on the small stuff. It meant nothing to me at the point. Ow! He's gonna get me! But yeah. That's really something to think about. Yeah. Why don't you be nice to all people, right? No, not because of Being nice to all people shows you that you can do a lot of things. That a human being is not limited to what they think they know or what they
Shut down.
agree with, disagree with, or whatever. It shows, I believe that it shows you that you can change some, great some of the world, even if it is 1%, which half the time it may be. You know, people say they grind, but they never feel like they've earned anything. Well, as long as you're the one having fun with it, as long as you're the one doing things for it, I feel like you've done a great sum. Even if you are just trying to help yourself. Even if you are just being nice to those people for yourself, I think you're doing something nice. Take him away. You could have came sooner. But I want to keep talking for these 10 seconds coming up because I think it's necessary. Another thing I want to talk about is how we can all change the world. But no, I believe we all can change the world. No matter how big the percentage is or how small it is. Alright, now I'm out. This was a nice video.